Where the hell have you been?
We got here as quick as we could, sir. What's happening?
When you stood outside this room, no one gets in. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir. Who is it?
Daisy Murray. Just got out of theatre, severe burns. No one gets through this door.
Yes, sir.
Daisy Murray?
Yeah.
Sergeant Murray?
Ex-Sergeant Murray. Apparently she was about to give evidence against Treehouse. Yeah, like she was one of the good guys. I think she betrayed everything we stand for.
I don't understand. I thought she was...
Well, that is not a very friendly face now, is it?
You need more sleep.
Yeah, that is true, but still. Perhaps this was a mistake.
Just give it time.
Still alive. Just. And it's your job to keep her that way, Constable. Boothroyd, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, sir?
She was due in court this afternoon. Treehouse, the paedophile ring. Well, the other witnesses are looking shaky, and forensics ain't as good as what we were told. Murray's evidence could be the only thing to put them away.
Did she try and kill herself?
No. Daisy Murray's suicide. They got to her.
And how did that happen?
You tell me.
She was in a safe house, wasn't she?
She was.
It was all on the station.
I heard it as well.
Yeah, too many people heard it. They burnt the place down this morning, and the officers protecting her ended up in this place. If she dies, the whole Treehouse prosecution goes belly up.
Mrs. Tembe. Oh, it's done. Oh, it really is a lovely colour.
Well, the painters did not finish until late into the evening.
Oh, and these new chairs really work. You are pleased, aren't you, Mrs. Tembe?
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, do try to crack a smile. Oh, that.
Yes, I know. I believe it is modern art.
It's an abomination. I don't know what Julia was thinking.
It is an interesting colour. And Mr. Bellamy liked it.
Did he?
It really is very ugly.
Well, if you don't like it, get rid of it.
Oh, no, I do not want to appear ungrateful.
Neither Julia nor Howard will care one way or the other. Now, have a look at this. HGB Medical.
What are you up to?
We should be on patrol.
I know.
I wish they got somebody else.
Yeah, so do I. They can hardly use her protection detail, can they? Seeing as they're in the burns unit. I'll call Addison. See how long we're going to be here. Whoa, you can't go in there.
I have to clean.
Not today, you don't. Were you just going to let him walk in there?
I wasn't thinking.
No, you weren't. Come back later, will you?
Don't look at me, mate. He's the boss. Well, go on, move.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
What is that buzzing?
Started this morning. You get used to it.
You should not have to get used to it. Oh, it is very annoying. Well, it really should not be making this noise.
It doesn't do it all the time. When it's quiet, it just starts buzzing away.
Perhaps it will more problems than it would.
What? See? Just needs a firm hand, like a dog or a husband.
Indeed.
This is stupid.
What is?
Nobody's going to try anything in a hospital with CCTV cameras everywhere.
Oh, well, they don't work, apparently.
What?
No, they've been down for days. That's what I heard.
Seriously, no cameras?
None at all.
Maybe it was an accident.
The cameras?
No, I mean the safe house.
An accidental petrol bomb?
Maybe the silly cow dropped a fag on the sofa or something.
Well, you believe what you want. Is that noise coming from in here?
If she dies, they all walk. Every last one of them.
Sorry to disturb. That machine.
Dr. Heskey, I'm so sorry to burden you with this. Have you managed to fix it?
Well, those amateurs at Cyber Meditech had sent it out with the wrong software. It was running, believe it or not, version 6.2.
No.
Which wouldn't have been a problem if they'd enabled auto software updates, which of course they hadn't.
Well, does this mean I need to ring Cyber Meditech and ask them to take it away? I knew there was something wrong with that machine.
It's fine. You happen to employ one of modern technology's great thinkers. I popped its hood and had a little tinker with the gaskets.
What? Dr. Heskey, you have invalidated the guarantee and the rental...
Metaphorically. I metaphorically tinkered, okay? I went into the option menu and manually downloaded the software update. It's fine.
Does this mean it is working?
Yeah, it's all tickety-boo. No need for the scrap heap just yet.
Thank you, Dr. Heskey, and sorry for taking you away from your medical duties.
No, it was my pleasure. It is still making that really irritating buzzing sound. I couldn't get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, Mrs. Hollins has a technical solution to that.
Really? I always thought she had more of a kind of kick it and see approach to technology.
Sometimes a thump is the best solution.
Ain't that the truth?
She's okay, for the moment. Looks like she's gonna make it.
Yeah, but does it look like she'll be able to give evidence?
There'll be a delay, obviously, but yeah. Listen, I've spoken to my old team back at the SCU. Sending over a relief detail. Should be here by early evening, so you're just gonna have to hold on till then.
You don't have to bring outsiders in. Leatherbridge Nick can handle this.
Daisy was Leverbridge. The safe house was Leverbridge.
Point taken.
Don't mess this up, Hollins. I'm relying on the pair of yous to keep us safe till the SCU boys get here.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing an informal survey of the interaction between our patients and the machine.
And?
Actually, it's not doing such a bad job. Although there is a problem with people not using the sanitizing spray. Thank you.
Buzzing again.
I will fix it. Oh, wait, just go and have a word with Mrs. Hollis. I'm sure she will help you.
Mr. Williams, how are you? I haven't seen you for ages. How's your grandson?
It's growing up now.
Oh,
Rubbish. Boss says I collect all rubbish, all rooms.
Not this one.
He's just doing his job.
So am I.
All rooms.
Yes, so you said. Have you got any ID?
Boss not happy.
You really don't think he's a hitman, do you?
I don't know. But if he is, he's not going to be wearing his I'm a Hitman t-shirt, is he? Could be anyone.
Could be no one.
Simon, they've tried to kill her once. I'm sure they'll try again.
You really think they're going to send someone to finish her off, don't you?
Yeah. They'll be trying to work out how to get someone access on the inside. And if they can get to her, they'll try and kill her.
And I suggest we postpone consideration of item 6 until next month, when the latest figures should be available, unless anyone has a problem with that. Miss Temme.
Postpone item 6.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Maybe we should discuss Miss Temme's workload.
Yeah, no, that will not be necessary. But I would like to add one item to any other business.
Of course.
The self-check-in machine.
Seems to be working very well.
Yeah, Well, that is thanks to Dr. Heskey's input, but I am thinking of sending it back this afternoon.
It all seems very efficient.
But it is not. It was my mistake.
Nonsense. It's had its teething problems, but we all back you on this one.
Yeah, but I do not back me.
It's a good initiative, Mrs. Tembe. Your initiative. Don't be so defeatist.
Maybe we should give it to the end of the trial period.
You should trust your own judgment, Mrs. Tembe.
Exactly. Let's give it at least a month until we decide. Now, anything else?
Well, I think we should ask Mrs. Holland's opinion.
About what?
About the machine. Well, she works with it day in, day out, so well, I think her views are pertinent.
Simon, end of corridor.
It's probably nothing.
Check him out.
We're meant to be guarding the door.
Go after him. Go on. And this time, make sure you get some ID.
Oi. I need some ID.
Who is in the room?
What's it to you?
She's police.
And what do you know about her?
Everyone knows.
Who are you?
I'm the cleaner. I clean up the mess of the other people.
You can't go in the room. It's guarded. I'm guarding it. If I let you...
I don't have to go in there. Not if you are there.
I can't. I can't clean.
Someone has to.
Well, takes up a lot of space, makes terrible noises, breaks down all the time, but sometimes it can be handy.
What?
I know I've moaned, but it gives me a chance to do other things. I mean, like now, I can pop in here, leave the machine in charge. I mean, just for a minute or two. Yeah. And Valerie loves it. She'd like one at campus.
So you think we should keep it?
Yeah. I know I've changed my mind, but everyone deserves a chance.
It is not a person, Mrs. Hollins. It is a machine.
Still.
Thanks, Karen.
Better get back before it exterminates all the patients.
Well,
Yeah, it all checks out. ID, everything. Just a cleaner.
not an assassin then.
No.
Good.
Oh, Dr. Carmichael.
Mrs. Tembe. Do you remember the picture that you admired in our dining room?
The one of the flower. Oh, it was very beautiful.
Yes, it was. So after our discussion this morning, I got to thinking. When we bought the print, there were several others in the gallery by the same artist. So I sent Daniel out after the meeting.
Oh, it is lovely.
Anything is better than that.
What do you mean?
Well, only if you like it. It's a gift to you from us.
Oh, well, it is very generous. Perhaps we could hang it alongside this one.
An absolute condition of the gift is that the abomination be removed.
Well, perhaps you are right.
If you don't like it, change it.
If you don't like it, you can change it.
Just another couple of hours.
Yeah, whatever.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I bet Treehouse are not. They've missed their chance.
Do you think so?
I do. It's one thing pouring petrol through a letterbox in the middle of the night, but it's another to come into a hospital in the middle of the day when there are cameras everywhere.
You said the cameras aren't working.
They don't, but they don't know that.
No.
They missed their chance when Daisy came out of that safe house alive. If that would have been me, I would have tried to get to her there and then, even if I had to ram the ambulance.
Yeah. Which is here now. Safe and sound.
They've left it too late. Oh dear. What's wrong? Your granny died or something?
That's my doctor.
She all right?
Yeah, no. Bit of trouble. Nothing I can't sort.
This is not personal. Well, maybe it is.
We've still got over an hour to go. I think I fancy a coffee. Do you want one?
Yeah, why not? Hey, what's wrong with that one?
Oh, that's rubbish. I'm going to go to the canteen and get a proper one.
This is it. Nicely done, Hollins.
You won't do it.
Come on. There's no one around. How's your chance?
How's he doing?
He's scared.
He should be.
That's it. She's all alone in there.
Told you.
Damn. He got a text. He said it was from his daughter.
And?
But he looked extremely worried. Could they be holding her?
I'll get a couple of uniforms to drop by.
What's he playing at? Can't we find out what he's texting?
So, yeah?
We need a warrant and a lot more equipment.
We should keep it real. I better get back.
Careful. We don't know who he's calling. This could go pear-shaped very quickly.
Right. I will get the door for you.
Mrs. Tebbe, what are you doing?
Well, I am cutting short the trial period.
I thought we agreed to give it more time to bed in.
I was enjoying having something to kick.
Still, it is going.
Wait.
Like 2 sugars. You didn't say so, I guessed. Well, I didn't expect to be at St. Phil's all day, guarding Daisy Murray. The grief she caused me. I actually liked her. I thought she was a good copper. Just goes to show. You never can tell, can you? How well did you know her?
I didn't. Well, not really. I mean, I knew who she was, but we never worked the same shift.
Lucky you. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't lose any sleep if she didn't make it. Scum like her don't deserve to live, if you ask me.
This machine is a miracle of modern technology. Oh, I believe it would help us all here at the mill. It would help us to be more efficient. It would free up the reception staff to pursue other jobs. It would demonstrate that the mill is at the cutting edge.
And it does all that?
Oh, yes, it does. But Ever since it got here, it has been one thing after another.
And at the partners' meeting, we agreed to give it time to bed in.
I wrote those minutes, Dr. Granger. The decision was unanimous. All the partners agreed. And yet, I have reached the conclusion that this machine is an abomination to both man and beast. Can you turn it around for me, please? Thank you. Is this the face of the Mill Health Center? When our patients walk through that door, is this the welcome they deserve? It glowers.
Oh, that's strong.
She's got a point.
It's just a machine. Any glowering is a projection of your own technophobia.
I never liked it.
At least it frees up the receptionists.
To do what? Receptionists receive patients. That is the whole reason for their existence. If we free them up from receiving patients, then they are not receptionists. They are administrators, they are secretaries, they are clerical dogs' bodies, but they are not receptionists. And furthermore.
There's more?
And furthermore. This thing buzzes in a most annoying fashion, even after Mrs. Hollins has thumped it.
Right. Well, you better take it away.
I don't think I can do it.
Take it.
Hollins never leaves the door.
Come in. Oh, Dr. Clare, I thought that everyone had gone home.
Nice picture.
It is a gift. A very generous gift from Dr. Carmichael.
Really?
I find it very stimulating.
Tough day?
Not so much a tough day, but a tough night.
You want to tell me about it?
It is my neighbors, students. I am not so old, but their youthful exuberance, it is quite exhausting.
Keeping you awake.
They have no concept of sleep or of silence.
You try talking to them?
Yes, they are very polite, but to tell you the truth, Dr. Clay, it is driving me mad. Well, sometimes I wish...
What?
I wish that I could unplug them and someone would take them away.
What the? I think he just pulled a knife. Call for backup. Don't move!
You gonna give me that? Chop it in there for me, would you?
It's all on camera. I lied. They work.
Lovely. Do you want to bag that saline drip before it leaks everywhere? No, we never realised we had another worm in the nick. Not until someone set fire to the safe house.
And the real Murray is fine, unfortunately.
So's your daughter.
Had to be an inside job. And when we sat down and wondered what sort of slime ball would pass on that information, your name popped up all over the place. Turns out no one ever really trusted you, Boo Freud.
Except nobody had any actual evidence against you. They just said you were a nasty piece of work.
Which you are. Hollins, he's all yours.
Simon Boothroyd, I'm arresting you for attempted murder. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned something you're making me lie in court. Anything you do say may be in evidence.
Well, sometimes I stay here late into the evening. It is not because I have any work to do. It's just... I just don't want to go home.
Well, would it feel more homely if you invited a friend round for dinner?
Yes. Yes. I would like that very much, thank you.
I almost didn't recognize the place.
The students had a party last night.
I thought you said that you two were friends. We're a long way from friends.
I did not sleep very well last night.
Is that because of the students?
Yes.
You know you could go to prison for being here.
I'm in prison now.
Will you please be quiet? Thank you ever so much for coming. I promise that I'll get you some fish fingers next time.